Alright, I'm back with Ubisoft this time for Ubisoft's press conference. And before I say anything, I wanted to apologize for that a little bit of noise from my EA's reactions and thoughts video a little bit towards the close to the end. So I managed to stop it before any sort of interruptions came up and everything. So again, I wanted to apologize for that. So hopefully it didn't really mess up the video with outside noises and everything, just outside interference. So hopefully it didn't mess it up too bad. I did manage to play it back a little bit. It wasn't that bad, so it kind of threw me off a little bit. So what I was trying to say and everything, where I left off when I was talking about Electronic Arts press conference. But in this video, I'll just be talking about Ubisoft and Ubisoft's press conference strictly, and just in this video, because Sony's is just about to start in a little while. So, not one thing I want to say as I go through these the games that were shown, there wasn't really anything that was new, and many just like brand new games that were really just shown, but they didn't do too bad. I guess they did okay, but they did had a couple games that were really good and everything. And some were just like art that most people already knew about, but that were just new gameplay trailers or new just gameplay footage. So first they kicked off the show because with Just Dance 2015, or well, not Just Dance 2015, but also I heard they kicked it off with Far Cry 4, because I did kind of miss a couple minutes in it, but I think those were the two first games that they kicked it off with. But I seen the rest of the live stream of Ubisoft's conference. So the first two games were just Dance 2015 and Far Cry 4. So I didn't see too much of it. I wish I would have saw more Far Cry 4, but I didn't get a chance to see it because I missed a little bit of it in the beginning. And I managed to see Tom Clancy's The Division, which was a new gameplay trailer, which is releasing in next year in 2015. The Crew was a new game. I think they already revealed this last year at last year's E3. I guess it was like an accelerated gameplay. I didn't really see much of gameplay, I want to say. It was just going like really fast, just showing like a car just traveling, just traversing the worlds and different, just experiencing it visually and everything. I wouldn't say just visualizing it, just like the game or what it's like and just how it looks and everything. I didn't really think it was much gameplay, even though there are gameplay videos you can watch, but they didn't really show gameplay on stage, in my opinion. It was just like accelerated looks of it, or just other cars moving around the maps and the different courses. So the Crew is available November 11th for PS4, Xbox One, and the PC. And I think it was like announced that it was I'm not too sure, because my screen was kind of laggy with the chat going nuts and everything, with everyone just posting up a lot of stuff. Because it seems like when the more people post in the chat, they make the video stream lag, and they make it even worse, I want to say. And that's why I just try to close it. But it sucks that I was watching the stream on game trailers, and it was lagging up a little bit, and I couldn't really see what was going on during like some of the video for the video feed, and it was lagging up so bad because so many people were posting so many things at once in the chat, which is really annoying, and you can't even close it. So I thought about watching IGN stream for maybe I'll watch IGN stream for Sony's live conference that's coming up soon. So instead of game trailers, so I can avoid the chat and maybe get a chance to close it, so I don't have to deal with everybody's saying stuff in the chat, just blowing it up with their comments and posts and everything. So I guess it was like a beta announced for July 23rd for the Crew. I'm not really too sure about that date, but I know it's a beta coming. I don't think that's the official date for July 23rd for the Crew beta. I'm not really too sure because my stream was lagging thanks to the chat. Next was Assassin's Creed Unity, of course, but I didn't really pay too much attention. It wasn't nothing new. We already seen Assassin's Creed Unity. We already know it's coming, and it's 4-player co-op. So they just showed like a new gameplay trailer, and but this time the only difference, it was with single player, and they showed like the assassination mission of assassinating this guy Charles Xavier for the single player mission. So, and then at the end they showed the 3 other players showing up at the end. So it looked really good gameplay wise, and single player like your typical Assassin's Creed game and stuff. But I wasn't too all impressed because I already seen it, so it wasn't really nothing new in my opinion. So next they had Shape Up. So uh, yeah, I don't know what to really say about Shape Up. I guess it's like I kept thinking about Wii Sports or Wii Fit or something like that a little bit. So stay fit, stay fun. I guess that's what the the slogan is for Shape Up. So that's coming out November 2014. Shape Up, and I guess it's like a game with the Connect. I don't know, but I guess if you guys want to buy Shape Up, you guys are gonna have to get Connect. So I don't know. I'm not really much of a big fan of Connect or PlayStation Move or motion controls, except for like the Wii. So other than that, I haven't gotten a PS Move or the Connect at all because I don't really prefer either, in my opinion. Well, probably the PlayStation Move over the Connect. But that's just my opinion. But anyway, but after that, they showed a little bit of just like the gameplay of just Shape Up and what it's about and stuff. Just exercising and staying healthy and everything. Staying fit, stay fun. And they also showed on stage they had like Ubisoft employees facing off against each other in versus mode. They were doing like push-ups, so I didn't really pay too much attention to that. I think that was just like a time waster, but at least it was something different. I guess that was the first Connect game that they showed, Shape Up. So will there be any other motion control games regarding the PlayStation Move or the Connect? Who knows? Um, right after that was Valiant Hearts, was in my opinion one of my favorite games that they showed for Ubisoft's conference. Next to the next one I'm about to get to after this, I like Valiant Hearts. Valiant Hearts, which is set to release June 25th, 2014. Uh, it looked really good. It's called Valiant Hearts: The Great War. I'm just pronounced the title there. So it looks good. It looked really good graphically, in my opinion. And it's this was just one of my favorite games that I saw from the conference. And then last but not least was Tom Clancy's. It was a surprise. This was the very last game. It was Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. Um, and it looked really good. I never played like a Rainbow Six game before, and some might be surprised at me actually saying that. I never played Rainbow Six Vegas 2 or any of those other Rainbow Six games. No, I don't know how many ever there are of Rainbow Six games. I never played them before, but that was pretty much what they showed for Ubisoft. It wasn't really too many new games. So and when I think of the new games that they showed, going down the list. They had The Crew, which was a racing game. Shape Up, I guess is the game that's going to be for the Kinect and motion controls. Stay fit, stay fun. And then Valiant Hearts and Rainbow Six. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. Those were the three new games that they showed. The rest, well, Tom Clancy's, Rainbow Six Siege, Valiant Hearts, The Great War, and The Crew. And also Shape Up. Those were the only four new games that they showed. The rest of wasn't really all that new. And then also Far Cry and Just Dance 2015. So the rest weren't really much of just like a big surprise or like a shock and awe or anything like a bombshell in my opinion, except for like Rainbow Six Siege in my opinion. But out of this conference, I liked Valiant Hearts, The Great War. That was my personal favorite next to Rainbow Six. And even though I never played Rainbow Six before, I think I might want to try and pick up and try to play Rainbow Six Siege whenever it comes out. There was no release date for it, by the way, so that was just the last game that they showed. So that was it for this conference. It was short and sweet. I think this video is a lot shorter than the other ones for sure, but they didn't really show too much. And Sony's gonna be coming up, so I know they're probably gonna have loads of games, and it might be just as long. My video might be for Sony might be just as long for as Microsoft's, because I had a couple things I had to say, and they had a lot of games, tons and tons of games. So I would say Ubisoft had the least amount of games, but I think that I liked all the conferences so far, and I don't want to say none of them did horrible. They still had a couple good games here and there. And what I also noticed about these conferences, they're just doing games. They're doing nothing but games. They're just they're doing small talk and then they're going right back into the games. They'll talk a little bit about the game and then they'll jump on. They'll talk about something new about another game that's coming for like either this year or maybe next year. And that's what I like. It's nothing about it's all about the games, and that's what I like the most about this year's E3 so far. So I'm hoping that Sony does the same. So. I really like Ubisoft's, everybody else's conference and Ubisoft's as well. So those are just my favorite games so far that I like the most. Valiant Hearts, The Great War, and then Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. So who knows what Sony's gonna do? So I can't wait for Sony's. That's gonna be coming up in a little while. So I'll be recording that and talking about Sony's, and I'm also definitely looking forward to what Nintendo's going to bring tomorrow, since they've been kind of swept under the rug and they haven't really been bringing anything. And then if you guys actually remember, they didn't really have an E3 conference and really anything to really show on stage, but just announce a couple games that's coming, like for the 3DS and some of those typical games that were coming for the Wii U, which weren't really all that good, and except for like the 3DS games. So hopefully they got a lot more to show, and maybe they can bring it when they bring it tomorrow when they hit the stage. Hopefully they'll have something to show instead of just like, and use their other characters instead of just using Link and Mario all the time, in my opinion. But those two characters will only get you so far. Will get Nintendo so far, to say the least. So that's pretty much it for my reactions video for Ubisoft. So I thank you guys for watching the videos if you have watched them. And I don't know what you guys think about E3 this year, but I actually like it. And what I like about it is just that it's all about the games, and it's nothing about, you're not wasting time. So hopefully Sony can do the same, and we'll see what they bring. And later, right after they finish and whatever they announce, I think I'm gonna see. I want to really see, before I really cut this video, what I want to see out of Sony's before I get ready to watch their conference. I want to see maybe a new Jack and Daxter, because I heard that Naughty Dog is working on another game, and I was hoping that it would be a brand new Crash Bandicoot, but I hear that they don't have that IP anymore. I guess they have someone else has that IP and the rights to that game. And I guess it's just only points in the direction of Jack and Daxter, since they already have Uncharted 4 in the works already confirmed and everything. So I think I want to see a Jack and Daxter 4, and I don't know what else they're gonna have in store. Maybe a God of War 4, who knows? But we won't know until we watch the stream and watch the conference. But that's it. So I'll see you guys later, and I'll be back to record my thoughts and reactions about Sony's conference.